Every girl's dream season finale. Somber ending of the show. Dev talks to Virendra and says Sudha has given lados for Krisha. Virendra says we will take care of Krisha and the baby. Dev brings the lados for Krisha and says Sudha made these for you. Raghav finds some of the lados that Dev left. Yugra stops him and says these lados are laced with poisons. Raghav says I forgot. Yugra tells Jaya that your work is done. Ratty hears all that and is shocked. She runs to save Krisha. Dev is about to make Krisha eat the lados but Ratty takes her from there. Ratty tells Krisha that the lados have poison in them. Dev comes there and asks what happened. Krisha says Jaya mixed poison my lados because I exposed Vamika, she is Vamika's mother. Jaya cries and says she keeps blaming me. Dev glares at Krisha and says I trust Jaya completely. Krisha pleads him to listen to her. Dev shouts at her to stop it. He eats the lados and says I am totally fine, Jaya can never harm you. Krisha is stunned and says you shouldn't have eaten those. Suddenly Dev starts coughing and spitting blood. Krisha runs to get first aid but Yugra locks her in the room. Virendra tries to save Dev but Jaya pushes him away. Jaya asks Dev if he is in pain. Dev is stunned and says you did this with me. I took you as my mother, trusted you blindly but you did this. Jaya recalls her family burning in their small house. She tells Dev you are not my son was the one who your father killed. I will take my revenge today by killing you. Dev is losing breaths. Jaya thinks I waited for years to get my revenge on Dev but why don't I feel happy seeing Dev dying today? Why do I feel like I will lose my right as a mother if something happens to Dev? She recalls her memories with Dev. How he always trusted her. Vamika arrives there and sees Dev lying there. Vamika says you took the revenge today. I will take care of Krisha. She takes out a gun and asks Raghav to bring Krisha here. Yugra goes and grabs Krisha. She brings it to Dev. Krisha pleads to save Dev. Raghav asks Krisha to sign the papers first. Krisha is about to sign it but Jaya stops her. Jaya tells Krisha that she doesn't need to sign any papers. She says I was so blinded by my revenge that I couldn't see if I lost one son then I got another son. He loved me like his mother but what did I do? I gave death to him, he never doubted me. I won't let him die. Yugra says what's wrong with you? Should I tell you about your truth? Jaya says you can tell anything you want but I want to save my son. She tells Vamika to leave Krisha and Dev, we will go far away from here. Vamika shouts as if she has lost her senses. I did a lot of sacrifices for this moment, you said that we will kill them and own all this property. I will kill Krisha. Jaya stands in front of Krisha to save her from Vamika. Yugra forces Krisha to sign the property papers. Jaya tries to stop them but Raghav slaps her. Jaya is shocked, Krisha rushes to her. Jaya calls out for security but Raghav says no one is here to save you. He slaps her again and Jaya falls down. Dev wakes up and grabs Raghav, he says how dare you to touch my mother. Dev strangles Raghav. Jaya says to leave him. Vamika takes the gun and points it at Dev. Jaya says don't do it. Vamika doesn't listen so Jaya takes out her gun and shoots at Vamika. Vamika dies in front of them. All are shocked. Jaya apologizes to Dev and says you always took me as your mother but I couldn't be a good mother. Dev hugs her. Raghav calls a doctor. 9 months later, Dev and Krisha come back home with a baby. Dev says Krisha has brought a new life into this house. Gaj says let's have a selfie together. Dev asks where is Jaya Ma? Meenakshi says she went on a pilgrimage. All family members take a photo. The show ends.